What's up, everybody? My name is Mike. I'm the owner of Grindhouse Video. Whoa, that hair is fucking going crazy. Hi, I'm Mike. I'm the owner of Grindhouse Video. Every Sunday at 7ish, I go live on YouTube and I tell you what came in, what's coming in, give you news, updates, rates, reviews, and answer your questions. If you have any questions, you can ask them, and I get to those in just a minute. How's everyone doing? I hope you all had a good week. Busy week at Grindhouse Video Central. The sale items came in a day earlier than expected, and we were able to get most of the product out. So there are a few titles that, strangely enough, did not get ordered. I don't know why. It's probably my fault. So those few titles are already on order and should come in the middle of the week. But as it states in the rules, it takes about 1 to 2 weeks to get your orders out. So we're still we're going to be under that 2 week mark. It's not that many orders that are getting held up anyway. But thank you for making the Synapse sale a very successful one. It was a very good sale. So I am happy with what happened last weekend. This next month, I'm going to be setting up early because I'm not going to be here when it goes live. I'm going to be out of town. So I should be able to, well, let's see. We're still a little ways out, but yeah, it should be set up for the 8th, 9th, and 10th and 11th of August. So probably next week I will announce to you guys. Wait, next week? 2 weeks. I'll definitely have the announcement for you. I got to get everything scheduled and set up way earlier than normal. Got to do an audition. Unacceptable, Dave Douglas. And also, it's 7:08. You're late. I know you're probably in a different time zone. But other than the sale, we got in a bunch of pre-orders. Everything is caught up. Everything is caught up. I think Vinegar Syndrome might have been. I can't remember if Vinegar Syndrome went out or not because it came in kind of late. I think all the pre-orders for Vinegar Syndrome went out. Audio breaking up some. Oh, did I call you? I'm sorry, Douglas. I'm thinking in my head. My sales rep for MVD is David, and as I'm talking about setting up the sale early. That's what's going on in my head. Sorry about that. Yeah, other than that, business as usual. Let's get into it. There's a lot going on this week. A lot. So let's just jump right on into it. Let's talk about what came in this week. We got in from Imprint in the Australia, 8mm limited edition. We also got in all the Vinegar Syndrome and partner label stuff. So Amanda and the Alien, with or without the slip, from Criterion, Anselm, Arcadian from RLJE, Attack of the Giant Leeches, and Night of the Blood Beast double feature. Now there's 2 releases of the 2 movies. This was announced. It came up for pre-order. It started selling. And then Film Masters announced that they were doing the same thing. Get whichever one you want. I think this is the inferior one. And I hate saying that because, to be honest, they're not returnable. So more than likely, unless there's a rush of them, I'm going to end up with some and they're going to get discounted until I can get rid of them. But they will not be reordered, this version. The Film Master set is the one that we're going to go with. Anyway, continuing. Bastards, with or without the slip. Bitter Ash, with or without the slip. Black God, White Devil from Criterion. Blood Cult, with or without the slip. A Chinese torture chamber story 1 and 2, with or without the slip. Cocaine Fiends and The Pace That Kills from Kino and Something Weird. Eight Eyes. This is Vinegar Syndrome. It's a box, and then there's the standard version, limited or standard. Fall Guy 4K. Farewell My Concubine on 4K and on Blu-ray came in. Femme with or without the slip. Go Down Death with or without the slip. Interrogation with or without the slip. Intrepidos Punks with or without the slip. Jaws 3. Jaws the 3 movie collection. And Jaws the Revenge all on 4K. The Juror from Imprint, limited edition. Last Embrace from Vinegar Syndrome on 4K. Living a Zombie Dream, and I think the other one title is Kitty Killers, with or without the slip. A Lizard in a Woman's Skin, we got it in with the numbered slipcover from Umbrella. Lost Prophet, with or without the slip. Mama Wati, Wada, Mama Wada, I forget, I don't care. With or without the slip. Masters of the Universe came in with the numbered slip from Umbrella. Men of Respect from Imprint. Misbehavin' with or without the slip. Nicholas Nickleby from Kino. Nightcaller with or without the slip. Nintendo Quest with or without the slip. No Way Out Blu-ray. 4K should be here next week. Nuts with or without the slip. Perfect Days 4K from Criterion. I think I got the Blu-ray in also. Reptilicus with limited edition or standard edition. Oh, and also comes in a box. Risky Business 4K and Blu-ray. She's Allergic to Cats with or without the slip. Spirit of 70s Sex with or without the slip. The other feature is Teeny Buns, I think. I think it's Teeny Buns. Strangers Chapter 1 Blu-ray. 4K did not come in. Just the Blu-ray this time. Probably next week. Or this coming week. They Call Me Macho Woman. This is a VSU. This is the bottom loader slipcase, numbered. It is in stock. Twisted Blu-ray from Kino. Untouched limited edition from Indicator. I think that's it. Nope. My bad. One more. Way Bad Stone. No slip. I didn't get any of the with slips. I tried. I failed. It's just the limited edition. And I think that's it. That's it. That's what came in this week. Lots and lots of stuff. But that's nothing compared to what's coming up next week. Let's just jump right on in. Because I got 2 folders full. Okay, ones that didn't come in. UK was a little bit late. Did not come in this week. So it probably will come in and pre-orders will start shipping on the UK stuff on Tuesday for these titles in the front. Bittersweet Life, limited and standard. Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earth Part 3, 4K Steelbook should be in this week. The Lady from Shanghai was actually scheduled to be in this next week. I didn't notice that there was it got pushed back. And Message from Space from Eureka UK, that one is on the way. Soldier Blue from Studio Canal UK, that one is already on the way. Strangers Chapter 1, 4K, probably going to be in this week. Now let's move on to the stuff I didn't talk about last week that will be in this week. Ali G in the House, the movie. Alienoid. An Autumn Tale. Sorry. It was a little bit too small for me to read without looking through my old man bifocals. The Bat Whispers from VCI. We got Bruiser, 4K and Blu-ray limited editions. Chum. DVD only release. Cocaine Werewolf on Blu-ray and on DVD. The Conversation. I am not getting many. I'm not even getting all of them that I ordered. So I think I've got 3 coming. So it's not even on the website. I'm going to put it up once the order comes in. Darling from Umbrella. Dating the Enemy from Umbrella. Dead Boys, Return of the Living Dead Boys, Halloween Night 1986. 6? Yeah. Blu-ray. Demons 2, 4K and Blu-ray will be in. Demons 1, 4K and Blu-ray will be in. This is why I was a little late. I couldn't get the light to turn on. That's it. Dick Tracy, RKO Pictures Collection from VCI will be in. Die Monster Die from BFI UK. Election 4K from Paramount. The First Omen on Blu-ray. Ginger Dead Man. I love this movie. It's so terrible. It's amazing. I love it. Blu-ray and 4K, or Blu-ray and DVD will be in. God, Ginger Dead Man does not need to be on 4K. The Goodfellas Steelbook from Film Vault from the UK is shipping this week. So those will be available once I get the stock. Hamlet from Umbrella. Hangman from Epic. We got a bunch of Warner Archive stuff shipping this week, hopefully. Probably not. Warner Archive is almost never on time. But Harem Scarum. Hillbillies in a Haunted House from BCI. We got House of Gucci from Shout Factory. We've got Humanist Vampire Seeking Consenting Suicidal Person on Blu-ray. Idiot's Delight from Warner Archive. This is Immoral Story from 88 Films UK. In the Line of Duty 3 and 4 from 88 Films US. La Chimera from Curzon. The Landlord from Radiance UK. Love and Other Catastrophes from Umbrella. Which one is it? Love Hotel from Third Window. That's from the UK. Another Warner Archive, Marie, A True Story. Mississippi Mermaid from Radiance UK. Night of the Big Heat from 88 Films UK. No Way Out, I'm expecting it then this week on 4K. Blu-ray I just talked about is already in stock. Northwest Passage from Warner Archive. The Pleasure from 88 Films UK. Bittersweet Life, 4K limited edition. That one actually should have been up. The first one up. Oops. There we go. To continue, The Primevals from, this is the Umbrella release. Quiet Family, Umbrella. Ratman from Cauldron. Revenge of the Blood Beast from Raro Video, UK. I think it's region free though. Run Lola Run, 4K. Sci-Fi Vixens from Beyond, Full Moon DVD. Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost, and Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders. God, I need new glasses, FYI. Like, everything's blurry right now. Unless I do this or get really close and take my glasses off. I need new glasses. But that one is possibly going to be in this week. Single White Female limited edition from Indicator UK. Smoke and Blue in the Face, double feature from Imprint. Soldier Blue Steelbook from Studio Canal UK. The Stars Fell on Henrietta from Warner Archive. Sting on Blu-ray. Swedish Boarding School Girls from Full Moon on Blu-ray. Top Line from Cauldron. War of the Buttons from Warner Archive. When the Bullet Hits the Bone on DVD only. And that's what I'm expecting in this week. Nothing huge. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. Not a whole lot of like huge stuff, but it's just a lot. So I'll be busy this week, getting all that stuff checked in so that John can ship it out to you. Must be public domain titles. I'm pretty sure almost everything that just started raining again. Every time I go live on Sundays. I'm pretty sure everything Film Masters does is pretty much public domain. Because they're doing all old movies. But yeah, that's why there's two versions of the same thing coming out from two different companies. It happens sometimes for public domain stuff. Watch both Chinese Torture Chamber discs. Really cool, fun movies. Suggest people pick it up, especially for the first movie. I have not seen any of them. I've known about them forever. We've had them in the store on DVD, used multiple times throughout the years, but I've never actually watched it. Did the Jaws titles not come with a lot of slips? You got to pre-order. I don't get a whole lot of pre-orders for mainstream stuff just because my pricing sucks. So I got in 3, had I think 3 slipcovers, and the rest were all without. So I always, if you pre-order and that happens, you're the ones that get the slips. And then Revenge came in with 2 slipcovers and the rest had none. So I had 2 pre-orders for number 2, or for Revenge, and those two lucky people got the slips that I got in. Why is there a DVD of Ginger Dead Man? Same movie as before. Yes. They Full Moon does this all the time. There are multiple versions of the same DVD. A lot. They do it a lot. Um, Basically, recently, as they're reissuing and remastering their old catalog onto Blu-ray for the first time, they're generally taking the old DVD out of print and doing the remastered version on DVD. That's why it's coming out on DVD. Full Moon still sells a lot of DVDs, FYI. I haven't watched Run the Little Run in a long while. Good movie. I don't think I've ever seen it. I did watch movies. You know what? I just remembered. I'd watched movies. Let's look at Letterboxd. It's been a while. My watch list. Oop, that's not my watch list. I don't want my watch list. I want my lists. Watched in 2024, 7 films. That's it. I just got to know. Okay, so John showed me the trailer for, what is it, Long Legs? And honestly, like hearing about the movie, I didn't know what it was. Kind of, it just made me want to watch 7 again. So I did. I watched 7 again. That movie's so good. The movie's so fucking good. And honestly, it's been so long since I've seen it. A lot of it was kind of surprises. I forgot about a lot of like small things in it. In fact, it had been so long since I've seen it. I remembered the "what's in the box" part, but I couldn't remember if he shot him or not. So it was a surprise at the end. I was like, "Oh wow!" I completely forgot if he actually shot him or not. And then I watched Thanksgiving, Eli Roth. It's on like Netflix or something. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put this on. I've been wanting to watch it. I'm in the mood for watching movies right now. I'm gonna watch it. Um, I got a solid 4 stars out of 5. Like, it wasn't bad. Like, I would have to rewatch it again. It felt like there were a lot of plot holes. I couldn't figure out who it was. I don't know. Like in my head, like the person that was the killer, without giving anything away. In my head, the person that was the killer was in 2 places at one time throughout the movie. I got to watch it again to figure that out. But overall, it's a fun slasher. There's nothing new. It's not groundbreaking. There's some good gore. It was fun. I like the characters. I 4 stars. And then I watched The Sadness. I'm a little late. I have had Shudder for years, and honestly, I think I've watched maybe 4 movies on Shudder. I got rid of the service. I'd never used it. I forgot that I had it most of the time, and I got rid of it. So I never watched The Sadness. I picked up the 4K, and I'm like, you know what? People have been freaking out about this movie for a while. It's sold out in fucking 4 minutes. Let's watch it. Holy shit. It was really good. I really, really, really enjoyed it. Not what I was expecting it to be honest. I thought it was a zombie film. It was not a zombie film. But yeah, very, very good. Highly recommend The Sadness. I now understand why everybody's freaking out about it. Great movie. Some twists and turns that I didn't see coming. Just amazing gore. Holy shit. It was kind of fucked up. I think people were hyping up the fucked up part a little too much, to be honest. I don't think it was as fucked up as everybody says it was. But I thought it was a great movie. Highly recommend it. You should definitely pick it up, especially if you're into the more extreme side of cinema. It's not. I wouldn't even consider it extreme, to be honest. Maybe I'm just fucking desensitized to it, but I didn't think it was that extreme. It was gory, but I don't know. Subject matter, I guess it could be extreme to some people. I don't know. I'm probably just desensitized. Let's see. Randoms. Let's do randoms. Then we'll get back to questions. In the Blu-ray collection, or actually movie collection, because we got a little bit of Blu-ray and a little bit of DVD this week. I love this movie. Joe versus the Volcano. Absolutely love this movie. Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan. Love them together. I love the movie. It's a little bit depressing, but it's great. So, about a year ago, I signed up for the Disney Club thing, reward club, whatever it is, and there's a couple in there that I wanted. I never fulfilled my what they wanted me to. I pretty much canceled everything that they were like, here's the next title. I'm like, give us old classics. But then they died, and I took advantage of the sale, and I got a bunch of shit for $10. And this is one of them. Herbie Rides Again. I used to watch this movie all the time. These Herbie movies, like, I went to a Christian school, and back in the day, they would let us watch Disney movies, and I don't know how many times I've seen Herbie Rides Again, Herbie the Love Bug, Herbie Goes Bananas, like all those movies. I fucking loved the Herbie movies. So I'm glad I picked that up on Blu-ray before Disney died. And then this movie is one of my personal favorites. I love this movie. I've seen it so many times. I think it's great. Devil's Advocate. For a while, my favorite Keanu Reeves movie. And then on DVD, never seen it. Second to Die. It's in our buy two get one free sale. I never seen it. And then the last one, I think I've tried to watch this and I couldn't get through it. But I keep it because the OCD completionist in me, it's like a Dimension Extreme movie. I gotta own it. Buried Alive. I want to say this is the one that I couldn't get through. It's got Tobin Bell in it, but that doesn't mean shit. He's probably in it for 30 seconds. I don't know. It's in my collection because I can't not have it in my collection because it's a Dimension Extreme. Bittersweet of Life is a big title for me. Great stylish Korean flick. Never seen it. Honestly, until Umbrella put it out, I'd never even heard of it. I watched Todd Sheets title Friday night. It was my Texas Frightmare grab bag this year. Oh, cool. And if Todd Sheets sees this, hi Todd. Haven't seen you guys and talked to you in a while. Hi Mike, are you going to be stalking Sex Demon or did I miss it asking for a friend? Sex Demon. Who's putting it out? It sounds familiar. I just need to know who's putting it out. With 7, the original ending was cut immediately to black after he shoots him, then credits. Yeah, I mean, honestly, with little changes like that, I don't care. It doesn't affect me that much. As far as like, ooh, this ending's better, this ending's better, I don't care. Honestly, until you mentioned it, I kind of forgot what actually happened after that. Eli Roth is a good director too. Enjoyed the Hostel the most. I love Hostel. Cabin Fever is probably my favorite of his. That movie is so fucking batshit crazy. I love it. But I know a lot of people hate on Eli Roth. I don't. I think he's done some great movies, and he's a fucking horror fan. He's a horror fan doing pretty big budget movies here and there. Like, fucking let him do his shit. I saw Joe versus Volcano in the theater back in the day. I'm pretty sure I did too back in the day. Watch the rest later. Bye, Douglas. Good luck on your audition. The Sadness had eye socket skull fucking. I can't remember another movie that did that other than a Serbian film. So I would say it's pretty extreme. But difference is, didn't show it. Guess who did? Serbian film. That's a big difference. Oh, Sex Demon. Okay, so no, I am not getting it in. I got it in. I had to cancel one order because I didn't like I had more pre-orders than what I had initially ordered, um, and I couldn't get it back in because of some sort of licensing deal where only Vinegar Syndrome can sell it. So I got in my initial few, and that's it. So no, I won't be getting Sex Demon. You can only get it through Vinegar Syndrome. All right, that's that for that. For questions for now, record of the day. So yesterday, I was not in town. I went to a place just outside of Chattanooga, and we went to a record show. There was one today that we were going to go to, but honestly, yesterday wore me out. Like, there were so many records to look through. Like, we were there for 2.5, 3 hours, somewhere around there, and we saw a lot. Um, it was a cool show. I met some very nice people. We talked about music, and uh, I picked up a lot of stuff. But it was the last purchase I made of the day, and he was kind of in the back. So I went through, going through the rows like that. He was in the back against the wall, and I didn't think I'd really find much in there, and I ended up finding a few things. But one certain record, for a second, my heart stopped a little bit. It's a record that I've never seen in person before. It was only available on vinyl and cassette back in the day. It's never been reissued. I don't think it's even ever been on streaming, ever. Like, you maybe can find it on YouTube. I don't know. But I've mentioned Michael Knott before, and his first band was Idol Level. I did not find that one. That one's $120 to $150 record. But what I did find was his first band outside of Idol Level, Lifesavers, Us Kids. No, this is not somebody writing all over it. This is the cover art. This is very early, 1981. Very, very early Christian punk. There you go. Mike Nutt's that guy right there. But yeah, very cool. It was only $18, which is very reasonable. Here's the insert. The record's on the record player, actually. I was listening to it getting ready for the show. But yeah, this, I couldn't find, I couldn't believe I found it. It's in fairly good condition for being as old as it is. And I was very, very, very happy to give the man $18 for it. I never thought, I fucking put it in wrong. I'll do it later. I never thought I would actually see one in person, to be honest. I mean, you can get them on Discogs and stuff, but like just finding it, like digging through bins at a record show, didn't think that would be what I found. I found a lot of Christian stuff there, actually. The same guy had another band called Barnabas. Now, I knew them in the 80s as a hard rock / metal band. They were more hard rock than metal. Wasn't really that into him, but as I'm flipping through his stuff, I see a Barnabas record. It's $10, which is about what it's worth. They were a punk band before they were a metal band, and the album cover is crazy. They look ridiculous. But yeah, so I was like, oh, I got to pick this up for $10. Like, I can't not get this. I bought a lot of records. I think it was like 30 or so records at the show. It was fun. I highly recommend it. Like, today, originally we were going to go to a different one today. Or no, we were going to go to that one and then go to Atlanta because there's a big one in Atlanta. But we were just recorded out. A lot of driving. Didn't want to stay overnight, pay for a hotel and all that. So we just did the 1-day trip. But yeah, it was great. There's one There's a record show in September here in Knoxville, right down the road from the store. So I'm definitely going to be at that one. But yeah, Us Kids by the Lifesavers. I'm very excited to have that in my collection. And it's very 80s punk new wave. Oh, Chris, I guess I was in your backyard. Yeah. We were just there for the record show. We went to McKay's and Yellow. Ah, fuck. What was the name of the store? Yellow something. Yellow. Hold on. It's gonna bother me if actually I don't think of it, because I also found some really good shit there. Like, that store was great. Hold on. Let me do a quick search here. Record store Chattanooga. Yellow Racket. That's where we went. Great store. If you're in the area and you want records, highly recommend to go in there. They had a really good selection, really nice store. I actually found some really good, really cool stuff there. I found a band called Gasoline Heart, who is one of my very old friends. He was in. I met him when I booked his band, his old band from the '90s called Dear Ephesus, and then I moved to Orlando, and right down the road was Will's Pub. It's not there anymore. It's down a little bit farther. Will's Pub is now. But we would just go to the Will's Pub and fucking drink and like watch bands and stuff. And he started another band called The Kick, who I loved. Still love them. The Kick is awesome. You can't find their shit anywhere. It's not even on Discogs. I think he released some of their stuff under the name Gasoline Heart, if I remember correctly. But anyway, yeah, Gasoline Heart, right there, screen printed, fucking jacket, super cool, and it was $15. It was like, holy shit, I gotta get this. Fucking Lewis is in it. But yeah, so great store. Great store. It was a fun trip. There's also a record store here called For the Record, if I'm not mistaken. There's actually a lot of record stores in Chattanooga. FYI, we just picked. God damn it, what is it called? Yellow Racket. I don't know why I can't think of that name when I look at it or when I'm trying to. Yellow Racket just seemed like the coolest one that we saw from the pictures. It was the first one that came up in the search, and also it was fairly close to the record show. So, but yeah, 2 thumbs up. It was a good trip. That's all I got. Unless you guys got more questions or something. No. Yeah, that's all I got. It's going to be a busy week this week here at Grindhouse Video, but we can handle it. It's all good. John kicked ass on Friday, getting all the sale orders and catching up with regular orders and getting out all the pre-orders. So good job, John. Very nice. And that's all I got. That's all I got. Join us every Sunday, 7ish. Gotta go live on YouTube and I tell you what came in, what's coming in, give you news updates, rants, reviews, and answer your questions. Hang out. We talk about movies. We talk about records. We talk about whatever. Thank you very much for joining me every week. Load me up next time you're here. Probably the next time I'm there will be the next record show, if they have it at the same place. But yeah, that's all I got. It's gonna be a busy week, but we'll be able to keep up with everything. We've also got another project that starts shipping, I think, at the end of next week or the beginning. Yeah, I think it's the end of this coming week. So weekend wise, like if you place an order on Friday, we might be a little bit behind on our personal shipping because we have a large project to get shipped out. We're the shippers for Ignite Films, and they have a new movie, the uh, story of GI Joe, the GI Joe story, something like that. Um, and we'll be shipping those hopefully this week. We're still waiting on some stuff to come in, but everything should be ready to go. So there may be. Oh, thank you, Rohel, Roll. Did I miss the top 10 for the Synapse sale? You didn't. But anyway, so we will be shipping out for them. So our later orders later in the week might be a little bit delayed until Monday. But yeah, I forgot. I set everything up. Synapse sale, top 10 sellers. Here we go. Oh Jesus, are you fucking kidding me? Hold on, let me fix this real quick. This didn't look like this when I set it up. There we go. Much better. Okay, top 10 sellers for Synapse sale. Phenomena Blu-ray was number 10. Number 9, Prom Night. Classic. I mean, Phenomena is a classic. All of these movies are classics. Prom Night, classic film. 2 thumbs up. Popcorn, I love this movie. Great movie. Awesome movie. It's number 7. Number 6. Oop, wrong way. Number 6, Maniac Cop. Another classic. Bruce Campbell, Tom Atkins. Can't go wrong. Number 5, Street Trash. Kind of a fucked up movie. Not as realistic gore as most movies, but it's weird. It's a good one. Number 4, The Demons 1 and 2 limited edition Blu-ray. Again, classic films. I love Demons and Demons 2. One of the few Italian movies I like. Next up, Suspiria 2-disc Blu-ray edition. Of course, if the 4K was available, that would have been number 1. So the substitute is the 2-disc Blu-ray instead of the 4K. I very much anticipated that being in the top 10. And then we got Frankenhooker. I think this is number 3. I know the top 2. This should be number 3. One of Frank Lauder's greatest movies. Love it. Love it. Love it. If you don't own it, you need it. Pick it up on the next sale. Or buy it now. It's in stock. Number 2, Phenomena 4K. Yes, Phenomena Blu-ray and 4K were both in the top 10. And then lastly, you probably guessed it, the Tenebrae 4K. There you go. Those were the top 10 sellers. The sale went really well. The numbers were really good. Synapse should be very happy with the numbers we did. So, thank you very much, guys. We can't if we didn't get the sales, we wouldn't do. If we didn't get the sales coming in from you, the orders, we wouldn't do these sales. So, thank you very much. What would you consider to be your favorite boutique label? There's 2 answers to that. As far as movies go, for my personal collection, probably Vinegar Syndrome. Proper. Not the fucking side labels they do. Like, the cinematography, I'm not really into any of that stuff for the most part. Like, the fancy schmancy stuff they do, no. But as far as movies go, I probably own more Vinegar Syndrome titles than any other boutique. And I purge a lot, and they tend to land in my collection and stay there. Just because they put out a lot of goofy fucking 80s movies. That's what I listen. That's what I watch. On a working level, that's a harder question. It's definitely not Vinegar Syndrome on a working level. Probably Arrow. I mean, Arrow's taking steps on the business level of I'm getting fewer damages from their limited edition stuff. Um, but yeah, I think Second Sight in the UK is, I mean, that Hitcher title's selling like crazy. They do some really nice releases for their limiteds. And I think personally, movie wise, for me, I would watch more Second Sight stuff than Arrow stuff. But, I mean, I don't directly work with most of these labels. Most of my work uh, goes through the distributors and stuff. But yeah, personally, Vinegar Syndrome. Um, Also, do you have any interest to see Longlegs? Yeah, I just don't go to the theaters. So I will watch it when it comes to streaming or Blu-ray. I know you don't like newer movies much, but it does resemble films like Silence of the Lambs. Perhaps you'd enjoy it. I think I would. I do like Cage. I liked what I saw in the trailer, so more than likely I will watch it when it comes out via home video. I don't do theaters. Finally got Intruder during the sale. Another really good movie. Another really good movie. Last question. What was the best sale so far? I think our numbers. I haven't looked at all the entire like overall numbers, but I believe Synapse has been the biggest sale so far. Number two would be Blue Underground by a little bit in number two. Um, After that, I think I don't even remember who we've done sales with. Hold on, let me uh, let me look at my website and see what it says. I think after that would probably be either Full Moon or MVD. Um, it kind of just goes by how many titles they have, and also how many good titles they have. Like our top 10 that I just showed you for Synapse, um, a lot of those are just classic movies. When we do an Arrow sale, it will be the number one. Arrow is always number one. They just have um, the higher level of movies overall for all the boutiques that I would be able to have a sale with, and they have a very good following, and they have a shit ton of movies. Like Arrow is like Synapse was 300 titles with Impulse, 4K Blu-ray, mostly DVD. Arrow has very few DVDs, mostly Blu-ray, quite a few 4Ks, but we're talking like 400 to 500 titles in that. So by far, Arrow would, once the year is done and we do this 10 months thing, Arrow will be the number one, guaranteed. Is that CQ I see back there on DVD? When the hell is that going to hit HD? I watched that a long time ago, and I haven't seen it since, but I just remember liking it. I don't remember anything about it. But yes, you do see CQ back there. Arrow COTs is one of the labels that we'll be doing by the end of the year. Guaranteed. Actually, um, I couldn't announce Synapse because we were still trying to figure it out, but it would have been Synapse this last week, or this last sale. Would have been either Synapse or Arrow. I was pushing for Synapse because I didn't want to compete with Arrow because they're doing their own sale. But yeah, we will probably be doing Troma, Severin, Arrow, Cult to Epics, possibly Unearthed. Um, Probably toward the end of the year, Grindhouse releasing. Possibly Fun City, possibly Altered Innocence. Um, a lot of the smaller labels and you're like, wait, you only got like 4 sales left. How many do I have? Yeah, you only got 4 sales left. You can't add all those labels. The smaller labels we combine together. So it might be like Troma and Fun City, or fucking Cult Epics and alternate or Alternate Innocence or something like that. Um, you know, kind of put together some of the smaller labels to give more of a selection and more money. But yeah, Arrow and Severin and all those are definitely going to be a part of it. When? I don't know. That's the only thing, is we got to get everything set up and okayed basically right before the sale goes live. All right. That's all I got. I already did this whole thing. Blah, blah. We do this every week. So, yeah. That's all I got. I'm going to go eat. And thank you very much for watching. As always, be nice to people. Don't be a dick. Hail Satan. We'll see you next week. Thanks, guys. Peace.